All right, we're still here where they're doing the trail magic. Give us your name and trail name.
My name is Doug Gibson. My trail name is Twofer.
Spell that for me.
Twofer.
Well, how did you get that name?
The first I through hiked in 2007, and I was between jobs, and I'd just gone back to college and got my second degree. And when my brother asked me who had 6 months to go hiking, I said it's people either right out of high school or college, or older people between jobs or retired. And he said, well, you're both of those. You're a twofer.
Really? So you through hiked in 2007?
Yeah.
Well, that's very interesting. First of all, first question, what's the major difference you see today versus 2007?
You know, I haven't seen a ton of different. There's a whole lot more people out here this year than there was 11 years ago.
Right.
I started a week earlier back then, and I was like the 80th through hiker to register. And this year I was 475th to register. So there's a whole lot more people out here. But you know, other than that, it's hiking, and it's still a great community. And it's
how much do you remember about the trail, the parts that you're hiking?
It's kind of amazing, really, how much comes back to you.
It does? Okay.
Because I wouldn't have said I remembered a ton, but yeah, I have remembered quite a bit, and yeah, like I remembered the climb over Justice Mountain, which now it goes around Justice Mountain, so that was nice.
Do you think this is an advantage for you or a disadvantage to having already hiked the trail?
I think it can be both.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about that.
It's kind of nice to know what's coming up, but you know, back then, sometimes I would say, wow, that was a pretty good climb. What was that? Oh, I just went up 3,000 feet. And now if you know it's coming, it might seem harder. I don't know.
Okay, I understand.
You know, I don't know. But, and, you know, back then I had the motivation of, well, this could be my only chance to be a thru hiker. And now I don't have that motivation, so I'll have to find something else to get me all the way to Maine.
Very good points. I never thought about that, the way you just said that. What about the blisters or anything like that on your first hike versus now?
Actually, I had less foot problems my first hike than I've had already.
Really?
I started out and my boots were too small, and so I hammered a few toes. I haven't really got any blisters, but I only had 3 or 4 blisters the whole last time. But
that's what you're hiking in?
No, I've got boots over there.
Oh, okay. My wife just come touch me and told me to look at your feet, and I see you in kind of slippers. In fact, I'll look down there and just show them. But I just asked you, you're not hiking in those.
I got my Tevas on, no. But
that's where when you stop to take a break.
When I take a break, I like to let my feet cool off a little bit and dry out a little bit.
That's smart.
And yeah.
What about? I've got a lot of questions for you. What about somewhere up the trail that you're already looking forward to being, like a hostel or a spot?
Hot Springs and Damascus are 2 great trail towns. Franklin's been awesome. This was.
Where will you stay in Hot Springs? Where will you stay?
I'm not totally sure. Maybe Shaw's, if I can get in there.
Well, not Shaw's. That's in Munson, but you're talking about in Hot Springs. It'd be Elmer's.
Elmer's. Yeah,
Elmer's or Laughing Heart.
Yep.
Or Iron Horse Inn are the 3, most of them. And then Shaw's, of course, have changed hands since you were up there. Up there. What about Bear's Den? You remember Bear's Den right at front, north of Front Royal?
Yeah.
Let me see. It's where it's at.
Before Harper's Ferry?
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see, there's 2 there, right?
That's the castle, the old stone castle. Mm-hmm. I love that place.
Yeah, I stayed there.
You stayed there in 2007?
Had pizza and...
Yeah, that's right. You got the Ben & Jerry's ice cream?
Yep.
Okay. Anything else that you want to make a remark about, since you're so unique for me to interview somebody that's done it before. So do you have anything that you might want to share that would be interesting to the people?
I just think it really is important for people to hike their own hike, you know. Take care of yourself, and, you know, you got to care about other people, and everybody does. It's a big community, and we look out for each other, but...
What do you think is the best thing about the Appalachian Trail for you personally?
I think, well, there's a lot of things. The community is really cool.
Okay.
I just like being out in nature too. I like hiking. I like camping.
Okay.
I like the vegetation. I like the wildlife. You know.
What kind of miles are you hiking right now?
Right now I'm 11, 12, 13.
And how many would you pick up later, you think?
Well, if it was like last time, I got to where, you know, 15 to 18 was a pretty comfortable
Easy
day.
day. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And hopefully I can get back to that. It's 11 years later, so we'll see. But
And it's twofer,
twofer, yep.
2 times.
Yep.
Well, that's good. Anybody else you want to say hello to out there, or anything else you want to say before we let you go?
I'll just shout out to my wife Julie back in Iowa, and to my 2 kids, Matt with Gabby and Ben with Molly, and just tell everybody hi, and I'm doing great.
God bless every step between here and Katahdin, and thank you so much for taking time out of your hike to just sit here and give me a few words.
Well, thank you.
Bye-bye. Got another 2018 attempting the through hike. Give us your name and trail name.
My name is Matthew Fox. I'm going by Gray, as you
Gray?
can see.
G-R-A-Y?
Yeah.
How'd you get that name?
Just the color of my clothes.
So you named yourself?
Well, actually, no. I got named up on Springer Mountain.
Okay,
by
cool.
my buddy Cap. Yeah.
Where you from, Gray?
Cincinnati, Ohio.
How long you been thinking about doing the trail?
For about 2014. August of 2014.
4 years.
Yeah.
4 years. So you did a lot of planning,
Oh yeah.
preparing.
Yeah.
Is everything working out for you as far as your gear and all that?
Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of a learning curve coming out
Sure,
here.
sure.
Yeah. I mean, I ditched a couple gear and some hiker box out by Nearl's Gap. Other than that, yeah, I think everything's working fine.
What about your big three? Is all of those working out? Your pack and your backpack and your sleeping pad?
Yeah.
All that's working out?
Sleeping pads probably could be, I got that Thermarest Neo Air, probably could be a little wider. I'm kind of a side sleeper. So.
Right. Any issues with legs or feet or anything like that?
No. Just taking it easy day by day, so.
Are you doing any drop boxes?
No.
Okay, just picking it up as you go?
Yeah.
Did y'all stay in Franklin?
No, we actually just bypassed Franklin.
Dix Creek at top of Georgia?
No,
Hostel?
we didn't go there. Yeah.
Have you stayed at any hostels?
We didn't stay in any hostels. We got a cabin
At Blood Mountain?
at Blood Mountain, and we went to Hiawassee, the Budget Inn.
What'd you
there.
do? Uh-huh.
And then we also went to Helen, Georgia. We
Yeah,
stayed-
okay, cool.
Two
Did you
nights.
stay in the Hellendorf?
No, we stayed in the Budget Inn, or no, I'm at the Best Western, the Sure Stay.
That's a cool place.
Yeah. But
Helen
we saw
is.
the Hollendorf and we were like, oh, we should have stayed there instead.
Yeah, it's a cool place.
Yeah,
and
it's
Hellendorf is, Helen is a cool place, just a cool little town.
Yeah.
They have a lot of festivals in the fall over there.
Yeah.
Good thing.
Too bad
How many-
Oktoberfest wasn't.
You enjoying the trail?
Yes, loving it.
What's the best thing for you about the trail so far?
Just the community. I mean,
Community.
y'all
Yeah.
out here, doing some trail magic. That's really.
Yeah, I think y'all said y'all met my friend yesterday
Yeah.
at Rock Gap,
Yep.
and then here we are up at Waya. So you're getting a second dose of what he does, hot dogs and all of
Yeah.
that. What about brothers or sisters? Do you have a family?
Yeah, I got a twin brother.
Oh, twin brother.
Yeah.
And why isn't he out here with you?
He's in the army. He's doing reserve stuff, so
Okay.
he's busy. And then
What they think about you being out here?
I mean, they're pretty supportive.
Okay.
They're a little crazy at first, but
Now, do you have any certain time frame that you need to be through?
no.
Okay.
Yeah.
Question I used to ask people all the time: how much of the time of the day are you looking at your feet when you're walking?
Actually, I'm wearing these Tevas, and
That's what you're hiking the trail in.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
have you been in the snow in those?
Up at Trey Mountain,
Yeah.
there's a little bit of snow, about 1 inch.
And
but-
you walk with those socks?
Yeah, these are waterproof socks.
And how is that working?
They're working pretty good.
Really?
I've got a nice blood blister going up Blood Mountain, right here in the strap area. But
Okay.
other
Are
than
you
that,
going to go through the Smokies with those?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to.
Do you carry any spikes or anything if you had to for the
No.
snow? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting to see how you get through there and how that
Yeah.
works. I know there's another guy, Evan, who's got a YouTube channel. He's going to hike in sandals.
Yeah,
Several people out here doing that this year.
yeah,
More and more. They didn't have that many in 2014.
yeah. It's kind of.
They had people wear toe socks.
Yeah,
You know, just those toe socks and
I
stuff.
need to look into that. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What about, you said your gear's all right. You're not doing any drop boxes. Have you met up with a family yet, or are you just hiking alone most of the time, or what?
Actually, flight risk there. We met in Amacola,
Okay.
up top of the falls, and we've been hiking ever since. We started March 4th, so it's been about 12 days.
What's the most interesting thing that has happened to you on the trail so far?
Oh man.
Nothing that just really jumps out at you?
I mean, when we were at the what highway is that over there?
64 at Winding Star?
Off the top of my mind.
Okay.
We saw a C-130, United States Air Force.
Right. Saw them come by a while ago.
Yeah, and it was flying maybe like 100 feet above our head. You know,
I saw that.
And I tried to get a video of it, but it was too fast.
He just come by, just like you said, just a little while ago.
Oh, it did?
Yeah,
Here?
yeah.
Wow.
Not
So is there like
long
an Air
ago.
Force base around here? Or
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's somewhere around here. I'm not sure exactly where, but I've seen them here before.
Yeah, that
out
really
in this
jumped
area.
out. Yeah.
Anywhere up the trail that you're looking forward to, as far as if you planned and researched, you know some about the trail, I'm sure.
I got some family in Asheville, so we're definitely going to be stopping there and saying hi to them.
Any particular hostels that you're looking forward to staying at?
Not to my...
Okay,
No.
okay. It may come to mind as you get closer if you studied YouTube videos and all.
Yeah, I really didn't study too much about hostels and stuff like that.
Are y'all trying to avoid the towns or hostels, or not necessarily?
We're trying to avoid the hostels mainly because of I've read norovirus is kind of a big, or you know,
Can be.
factories.
Can be, sure.
Yeah.
All right, what's the hardest part so far, and then we'll let you go.
The hardest part so far, it's really, I don't think there's really not much of a hard.
Man, that's a good answer.
Yeah.
If you're at this point and you hadn't had a real hard, everybody usually says Sassafras or Blood Mountain or Albert Mountain. But, so if you're just laughing like you are now and you hadn't had a hard part, you're in good shape, my boy.
Thank you.
You're doing a good job. Okay, Gray, God bless every step between here and Katahdin.
Thank
you. If you got anything else you want to say hello to somebody before we close it.
Hello, family, and back in Ohio.
Don't forget the family.
Yeah, and my girlfriend.
Oh, absolutely. Remember the girlfriend.
Love you.
Okay, he remembers you. Remember that.
Yep.
All right, good luck, guy.
All right, thank you.